Anything in the desk? So this has opened up a secret door. I'll try the chest.
Easy.
Not so easy. We have Keeping Up Appearances. Clark Dravage. Remember, you're in the business of making Candle Hallows tombstones look like a genuine retail establishment. Keep all the prices about half again too high so you don't sell very much inventory. Think of the shop as a stage set rather than an actual going concern. The management.
The locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are embraced. None shall escape."
That text is vaguely familiar. Try to recall its historical source. Ooh, that's not good. We're getting 2 to 5 on this. Someone else can come and have a look at this.
The phrase sounds familiar, but you can't quite recall where you heard it.
Leave. History is
I
Gale's
have the magic
department.
touch.
The locked door has red text on it reading,
I think it's his
"All are
department. Yeah, he's getting
awaited,
+7 on this.
all are embraced.
Why no
None
guidance?
shall
Why can we not
escape."
add guidance to this? Oh, we can. Okay. I just clicked on it and put it on. I don't know what I'm thinking of. We'll try again. We'll use an inspiration for this. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to keep one in reserve for something like really important. Oh, that's unlucky. Well, that was our best attempt. That was difficult. So we'll say that
sounds familiar.
no one in the
you can't
party,
quite recall where you.
no one in the party knows what that is.
The locked door has
I can have a
red
free
text
go.
on
Oh,
it
investigation.
reading,
Examined
"All are awaited,
the red symbol.
all
I'm not very good
are
at this either.
embraced.
So,
None shall escape."
no, we don't know.
The reddish symbol is vile and repellent.
Speak the
but I'm
passphrase,
not sure where
Sicarius.
you've-
And we're in. So this might be a fight to the death down here, is it?
Light on my feet.
Think there'd be anything hidden in there worth having a look at?
Traps.
Whoop. Close. And a chest. Everyone's burning. It's a bit of fire damage. Stop complaining. I'll wait till it's finished and then we'll get a heal effect on. I think. Well, I guess this is the way to go anyway.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone.
Kind of like the guy's armor. I killed to be here and took the victim's hand as proof.
A grasping hand, an offering vile. Enter now the Dread Lord's trial.
Do you think we need to kill them first? Come on in and shut the door. I got a bad feeling about this. I really do. I don't know whether I should be at this stage just yet. Serevok Anshev, Justice of the Murder Trial.
You gaze upon murder's progeny.
child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
I think I'm here a bit early.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This man is known to all Baldurians, and his presence sparks dread in the pit of your stomach. Before you is Saravok Arnchev, a Baalist who almost brought Baldur's Gate to ruin a century ago.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal.
You gotta love the voice. Saravok Anchev, how are you still alive? May Shockhouse. Day's going good. It's going good, thanks. How are you?
A long while ago, my wretched sibling brought me back. The fairest of Baal spawn soul-bound me to this husk. Worship death though I do, I refused it. I roamed the coast, gathering those who still held Baal in their black hearts. The cult survived, festering beneath the city, with me as the gate's everlasting poison. But no more, for poison is too slow a death. Now is the time for slaughter. With these killings, the glory of the Baalists has risen beyond what we dreamed possible during those dark days. But the worship of my lord is led by another now. My granddaughter, Orin. The youngest unholy assassin ever to follow in Baal's bloody trail. And his chosen.
So it's a family business, and he's retired. What does Orin have to do with the murders in the city?
She is the architect of Baal's design. Baal has never had a more gifted prodigy. Orin's gifts surpassed even her mother's. Her mother knew this, and she could not bear it. When Orin was but 7 years old, she tried to smother the child as an offering to our Lord. I heard the screams. I ran to help. I feared for the child's life. But the cries were not Orin's. It was her mother's blood that soaked the sheets. Orin had cut off the very hand that tried to end her.
How?
And made a plaything of it.
7-year-old.
And as she toyed with her dead mother's hand, a deep quiver rose up through her throat. The Lord of Murder speaking through the child. Lay not a finger on this child, he said, nor let any other, for this child will serve me with unholy ardor. Protect her in my name.
Where's this going? Did you know that your daughter was planning to kill Orin? Wait, have I misunderstood that? Is this a grand... Alright, okay, so Orin's the granddaughter. Okay, I've misheard something there.
I knew of my daughter's ambitions, but not the lengths to which she'd go. She hungered for Baal's favor more than anyone I'd ever known. But her daughter, Orin, hungered even more. My lord made his choice. I abided by his words. But Orin is not the subject of our judgment here today. You wish to become an unholy assassin of Baal. So, approach and be judged.
That's not quite what I'm here for. I have no interest in being judged by Baal.
This is where you reveal yourself.
Did you not already know? This is going to be some
You have
fight.
been judged.
You have been found wanting.
Unworthy.
You will make a most beautiful offering to the Lord of Murder.
That is some nice armor he's got on, though. Right.
I will not tolerate impudence. Shall be
Charm.
prey.
Saved. Ah, that would have been awesome if that had worked, wouldn't it? Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. We have the rest of the gang here. So let's get some information on what we've got. These guys are Baalspawn, Essence, Sendai. Let's examine them. So these are undead. So we could do a turn undead on some of these. We've got very high wisdom saves for undead. Let's have a look. They are immune to necrotic and poison. Not necessarily weak to everything. Spirit Guardians would be a good one coming in here. And we've got this dude who's got a ton. Actually, what's that? Murderous Strikes. After performing 4 attacks, Serevok will have embodied Baal enough to use the Deathbringer Assault. We need to stop that. Legendary Resistance. You have a +10 bonus to your saving throw. We're not going to get much against him, so we just need to hit him with physical attacks and spells, things that he doesn't get a saving throw against. 2 less damage from slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning. Alright, he's got an extra attack. On a hit, inflicts bleeding upon targets that have maximum hit points. That's not going to be an issue for long. Passive, you have become as durable as an iron golem. Whenever you fail a saving throw, you can roll again using the new result. Combine that with the legendary resistance. We're not going to get anything on there. And permanently armed, so he can't be disarmed. Right, these are the weaknesses over here. So this guy, what can we do? I'm not getting anything to suggest that we can't stealth from here. Let's go back up there. I'm going to do the sneak attack from above. Cunning action. He was immune to poison, wasn't he? No resistances. So, but saving throws. So he's gonna pass all these regular saving throws against the poisons. So I won't bother putting those on. Let's shoot him with something. I have a disadvantage.
They won't know what bit them.
I don't think I can use advantage on it, but let's look at the special things. Actually, what does he count as? Is he undead as well? He's humanoid. Alright, this is going to be some fight. Dragon slaying, aberration slaying, arrow of ice, arcane interference, transposition, a barbed arrow. Things like that might be as good as anything, you know. Monstrosity slaying, arrow of darkness. We have a lot of these arrows. Let's have a look at the rest. A smoke powder arrow. He gets a dexterity save on this, and I don't know how much he avoids. So those guys don't, though. Boom! Right, that's a reasonable start. Hang on. Where's the other one gone? I must have blown her away or something.
Mistraril.
What's the biggest, nastiest spell we can get going off down there? The biggest, most horrific one. He would save on telekinesis, I'm pretty sure. I mean, fireball's never a bad thing to throw in. Just check their resistances. They are resistant to... They are somewhat resistant to fire. Bludgeoning and cold. I mean, it hits all of them, which is the reason why I did it. So, and if they happen to slip on their ass coming down the stairs, then all the better. So we've got 40 some points off him already. I will take those for the time being. Cast heal. It's 70 healing. I'm going to counterspell all those. If they all do it, then that is a problem. Sanctuary, that's fine. And haste. That's rude. Okay. That's a problem then. So we kind of want to go and chop those up as fast as possible, don't we? Sanctuary is also a bonus action. Well, 2 can play at this game, you know. How about I use my fly to go over there? Right. Immune to prone. Excellent. Who do we kill? Let's go all out. Let's go for a Divine Smite. We'll go level 2. I've got a crit bonus on this, I think. No, I haven't. I thought I had. Yeah, let's do again. Right, 1 down, which is great. And then for my bonus attack, or my bonus action, I'm tempted to do that. I'm also tempted to Sanctuary myself. Let's do that. 2 can play at that game, bitches. Let's go. Saravok actor voicing the Honest Game Trailers YouTube channel. Honest Game Trailers? Not Honest Games, not Steve. Or Honest Gaming. What's her best thing to do? Is it best that she goes wandering in? I mean, there's an awesome looking sunbeam, but I can't get it on 2 things. We need to try and figure that out. There's the good old insect plague. I wouldn't mind doing just a good old turn undead, you know. Condition ends upon them taking damage. Right, I'm going to run in. We go for a turn undead. Oh, only that one? And that's not even very good. We'll have to do it on the next one then. Ah, that sucks. Okay. Let me see. Is there anything clever I can do? We don't need to revivify. I mean, Sunbeam would be good. I don't really want to hit me with this. And it looks like I might there. Let's kill that one in the background. It's blinded. Nice. And also, then let's get the free heal on Eric, which will give him Blade Ward and Blessed. So, we've got a nice combination of everything going through here. Gonna heal. Concentration. Cast slow on 2 dark. Oh, this is the one that this is the one that nullifies it. Yeah, I'll take that.
The taste of blood, the tang of death.
I wasn't expecting this. This is unexpected. Critical miss. And athletics successful. Thank God for that. So our next... This is Astarion. Right, this guy is a humanoid. So we're going to go... Actually, we're going to go haste. Sneak attack. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm going to bite him. So he's bloodless. I don't know what bloodless actually does. Should we have a little check? Feels a bit woozy. -1 to attack rolls, saving throws, and most ability checks. I mean, the attack rolls would be the big thing there that might help, so... Right, Gale. Everything we do is probably... It just goes on an attack. Advantage on creatures with metal armor, 70%. Let's do it. I shocked the mother. I got him. I didn't expect to do that. Oh, can I go on there? Can I stand on one of these? He'll never be able to hit me on one of these. It will not let me. Oh, that's such a shame. Because that looked like a genius maneuver. Don't really want to go anywhere else, though. But I do not want to end my turn here, either, for that matter. Right, we're going to go down here. I need to be able to see what's going on. And we're going to potion up. Hey, where's my... Right, that thing's blinded. Right, let's run up there and smite it heartily. Can we kill it? Yeah, we can. Okay. We're going to go for... Do I do a regular one? Shadowheart will kill it. Crap. I should have done the big attack, shouldn't I? Bonus action. Advantage on attack rolls against Celestials, Fiends, and Undead. Oh, hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Where's that elixir of the Colossus? See, that's something we should have done. It should be in here somewhere. I'm sure we picked it up. I got loads of these. I should have had that first, but anyway. Too late it is now.
I'm ready.
Shadowheart. Let's go for the Spirit Guardians. This is always a good move. Bit closer. It's dead. I love that. And then move over here. Can we get in close? It's blinded. I would have to... I can't dash, can I? No, I can't. I'll heal Gale, though. Bless him and Blade Ward him as well. She's turning into like a buffing monster as well. She's excellent. Oh, those pillars are to the roof? Oh, I see. So the roof's sitting on these flat. That's why I couldn't stand on them. Shame I couldn't get on that one. Casting slow. Yeah, let's counterspell that. And Sonic Backblast. Love none of that nonsense. Thank you very much. Where are you going to go? Okay, this is going okay so far. Astarian's about to get smacked. It's okay. We'll get him up with a simple heal. He's going to be fine. He's going to be absolutely fine. So nothing... I'm going to whack him, but with nothing that causes a saving throw. Well, the obvious one is like a good old magic missile. I'm going to wallop him with a level... Let's go for level 5. I'm just going to do this once. Because it always hits. So that's a fair handful of damage. The guy will feel that. Potion.
Time to push my luck again.
Oh, can we not get over here? Wait, hang on. We can fly. Don't do that, Mark. We can fly. Oh, you are joking. This is not the time to have a critical miss. Level up. Nice. Again, not... Did I kill it? I killed it. No way. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Oh, I'll tell you what I can do. I can't get close enough. Hunter's Mark.
Act fast.
I guess we're just going to... This is going to be quite funny. Starian's going to get mashed again. That's absolutely fine. He'll use his attacks on him. Actually, no, he won't. I have a better idea here. Where is Sanctuary? I might not have Sanctuary on this character. Prepared. Oh, I do. Oh, but it's a bonus action, so... Crap. Let's bring the guy on then. I won't be able to curse him. There'll be so many things where he gets saves from. And he's going to pass all his saves. I don't want to bomb him. Dexterity save on Sacred Flame. I think shooting him is going to be... That's not going to work. What can I do? Divine Intervention. I don't think we want that at this time. Freedom of movement. That's no good. The mirror image. Level 2 spell slots. Okay, let's do this. So if he comes running in, we've got quite some solid armor there. Astarion gets to go. So the disengage, which he can do, is going to be his best option here. How far can he actually get? I think he'll still get caught, but that's okay. Beefy boy up there might decide to go for someone else. And it gets him inside this, which is where we want him to be. So...
Your blood belongs to Baal.
Astarion lives. Astarion dies. That's fine. It's where we want to be. So, do I want to shocking grasp him and then run off? He seems to be healing himself from that sword. That's alright. We're going to try and make stuff as difficult as possible for him. So what have I got here that I can do? Shocking grasp is a good one. I get advantage as well. But not that much. Okay. Right, screw it. I'm going up there. Can I fly up there without causing an attack of opportunity? No, I can't. So I need to Misty Step. Out. Right, good. So we're up there. Whatever we can do is now going to be a better chance of hitting. This is possibly going fine. I don't know. I need to get on the other side of this dude here.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I think I've got everything I can on, so let's go for some big hits. I'm not going to get in with any fear. Oh, hang on though. Hang on. Survival instinct. Stage fright. These aren't going to work, are they? Don't think that's worth doing. We inflict psychic damage. Repulsor and... No, I don't think there's anything too useful here. Okay, let's Hunter's Mark this guy. It's on. The elemental weapon. That requires concentration, which I don't think will keep for very long. Right, let's just try and hit him really, really, really hard. Nice! That was what we wanted. Oh, let's try and lacerate the scumbag as well. I didn't think that would work, actually. Right, you need to move in. He can have some spirit guardians now. Oh, do we have a... Whoa, what I need... I need a chill touch. I bet I don't have one. I do. It's bone chill. Prevent the target from healing until your next turn. I have one. Let's cast it. 4%. Oh, I'm too close. I'm too close is the reason why. Bollocks. Right, make sure you've got your shield on here. And what's the best thing we can have to go at him? Other than just try and lay one on him. I don't think a concussive smash is going to work. I don't think I'll get anything off, actually. He gets dexterity saves on Flame Strike. I mean, if I'm going to use a level 5 spell... He'll still take some damage. I just need to make sure I don't hit friendlies with this, which is going to be the trick. We've got 20 with it. And we're going to cast... We're going to get Astarion back up. And he's probably going to have to sneak out of there.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Which he can do. I can disappear. I would love to have him in combat. No, let's disengage. And he goes up here. And we're going to do sneak attacks and arrows and stuff like that. And hopefully, we get him winged down a bit. This is going to be fight. It's killing for good. Totally different killing club. I want to see what this guy's weapon is. Shield. Aha. Miss. Oh, the murderous strike. Miss. Okay. He's going to get to go again. That Deathbringer's legacy is... Shove. He's like... Get out of it. Okay, I can't hit the Paladin. I'm gonna push the weak-looking half-elf lady out of the way. But he's gone charging back in, so that's absolutely fine. Right, Starion does get to go now. We are getting his health down as well. Shall we go for... No point poisoning. What have we got? Something big and nasty. There's the barbed arrow. Gets a dex save from that, though. What's down this end? There's a roaring thunder. Arrow of acid. And a spray of acid that deals an additional 2... Oh, it's likely to catch me with that, so... Humanoid slaying. No saves. Sneak attack. I didn't see what that did. I think that did quite good. In case he does some sort of area effect thing, let me just snaffle a potion. These little potions aren't really worth using in combat and dire situations. But I think this is our opportunity. We can do all the damage this turn. He will get a strength save against them. So I think once again... Anything that triggers a save is no good. That's just Firebolt. It's a dex save on that for half damage, so 4d6 is not a lot. He doesn't save against magic missiles, so let's boost this up. 98. What are we getting down to? See, the good old level 1 magic missile. That was a 46 damage spell. Alright, that's how to do it. We mustn't forget about good old magic missile. Don't think there's much more that Gale can do. Right, come on then, Mr. Muscles. This is your time to shine. We have an almighty smite here. Level 3. That's a good hit. That's another good hit. Level 2. Are we going to take down Serevok and Chev? We are indeed. 1000 XP. Nice. Ho, ho, ho. That was something. And a level up.
Never a dull moment.
And I think straight away off that, I think we deserve a short rest.
Well, some rest's better than none.
And we need to do... That's 2 charges. That's 120 versus 40. Oh, well, a 20 will do. He's down. He went down. It was a good fight. I enjoyed that one. I thought that was going to be a lot harder than it turned out to be, but we just managed to pile in the damage. So let's see what we got. We got the Abattoir Key. Okay. An Amulet of Baal on a hit inflict... Wow, first blood. On a hit inflicts bleeding upon targets that have maximum hit points. So that's good for opening a fight with. That would be something for Astarion. I'm going to send that over to Astarion. So he nearly always opens a fight. Map to the Baal Temple. We got this. Serevok's Horned Helmet. I want this to be good. Let's have a look. You gain Dark Vision, which would be good for Eric. The number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1, and this effect can stack. Dauntless. You can't be frightened and cannot be afflicted with other emotion-altering conditions. And Constitution saves of +1. Medium armor. I think so. I mean, he's got... I like what he's got up there with his attackers can't land critical hits, but I think that's a weapon for him. And the Sword of Chaos... 10 to 26 damage. Oh, look at that. On a hit, regain 1 to 6 hit points. It's a +2 enchantment, so that's the same. Halberd of Vengeance is very, very good. I think we should try it, though. It's more damage. We'll be critting more. And it was kind of self-healing. Let's take that. Let's take that and enjoy it. I'll keep the other stuff for now. I mean, that helmet is very, very nice. What's she using as a helmet? Let's just quickly put that on. She's... Oh, I love that helmet, though. The Flawed Helldusk helmet. The wielder has +2 bonus to saving throws against spells. And Constitution saving throws. And she is the only person that could wear it. Resistance to fire damage. Can't land critical hits, which she's got. Can attackers land critical hits with that? So what if I... That's only 18, though. And that's a 19. Okay, well, Eric can be crit now, but he's self-healing. So... And that's on every attack, and he gets multiple attacks per turn. We're going to go with this new build and see what this is like. At least you didn't have to go through that horrid maze in Baldur's Gate 1 to get to him. I don't remember that. But, I mean, that we're talking, like, 20-some years ago. Astarion doesn't have anything against critical hits. He doesn't, but what he... The trouble is with the helmet I took off, I think, is heavy armor. Yeah, so Astarion can't wear that. Which is a shame. That gives no protection, and that's... Okay, so we haven't got anything for Astarion's critical hits at the moment, but we can look for something. I'm looking forward to this level up as well. Yeah, no, some of the helmets don't count as armor at all. And some count as medium, some count as heavy. I don't think I've seen a light armor helmet yet. Do these undead things have anything? Shall I sit in the judicial seat for a laugh? Get Orin's Netherstone. Find a way to access the Temple of Baal. I don't think I want to go in there yet, do I?
Let's have a look.
If I'm honest. Supreme Healing. 10d4 plus 20. I'm having that. A Mason's Journal. Never in all the years of my craft have I felt I was carving my own tomb. This armoured husk I once thought a man. He has trapped me here during the renovations. While he says I'm free to leave after the work is done, ill martyr, this god's awful smell. I'm no fool. What's in here? So this seems to carry on. We've got some prisons. Okay. Any prisoners? There's someone in there. Fist Orville, which we might be able to go and talk to. And there's a door. I'll just check this place out, and we're going to level up in here as well before I move on. Are these things either side of here? Are these not some secret things that we can go looking into? Because it seems like it should be something in there. Like a secret passageway or something. I don't see... Alright, okay, that leads around there. That's the door we came in via, wasn't it? So what the hell is this over here? Alright, I think it's back to here. I can't find anything to loot. I mean, we've got enough. I don't want to be greedy. Right, leveling up time. I'm going to save this in case we make a mess of it. But this could be good. Level 11 Paladin. He's going to look even... Something looks wrong with his face there. You can't see his mutton chops. And he's lost his dark veins and everything. Weird. Prepare spells. Yes. We definitely want to do that. Take command off. I don't care about Revivify. Crusader's Mantle. Magic Weapon, I think we're done with. I mean, good old Bless. Bless is as good as anything. Bonus action. Your weapon attacks deal additional radiant damage for 3 turns. You're doing 3 to 12 damage. As a bonus action. I can be good. I find the Paladin spells a little bit boring, if I'm honest. I mean, that's 10 turns. That's... So you're doing 10 to 40 damage if you hit... No, it's not actually. It's nearby allies. Right, okay. Let's accept that. That could be better. What level are we, actually? Level 11. 11 already? Flipping heck. Because 12's the max, isn't it? We get the class feature. Reliable talent. When you make an ability check with a skill you are proficient with, the lowest result you can roll on the die is 10. Okay, that's going to save a little bit of time when opening locks and stuff. Nothing else to see there. I guess he's level 11, like the boring level up. We don't get much, and 12 will be a feat. Yeah, 12 max. For now, who knows what they'll bring forward in DLC and stuff or expansions. So 2 more spells. And we're now looking at level 6 spells. Starting here. A Wall of Ice. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. 10d6 cold. Plus conditional. What's the conditional? When the ice is broken, it leaves behind a cloud of frigid air that deals 10 to 60 cold damage per turn to creatures within. I mean, that sounds good. I don't have one of those. Sunbeam. 6 to 48 radiant. We're meeting a lot of undead things. That can be good. And it blinds them. Until the spell ends, you can... Until the spell ends, you can recast Sunbeam without expending a spell slot. I didn't know that was a thing. Right. How long does it go for? 10 turns. Things are blinded for 10 turns. Oh, I think that's got to be one of the options, right? I don't think I've got a scroll of that to learn it from. So that's one. We've got a scroll of that. Cause a creature to start dancing, making it unable to take actions or moves. Attackers have advantage on attack rolls. That lasts 10 turns. Dancer has disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving throws. Wisdom. We can learn that from a scroll if that's okay. Otiluki's Freezing Sphere. I think I have a scroll of that. It looks nice. A globe of invulnerability. Create a barrier that makes creatures and objects inside it immune to all damage. For 3 turns. Flesh to stone. Atrophy a foe, restraining them until they temporarily turn to stone. The target will petrify if it does not succeed its saving throw within 3 turns. These look so much fun. Your eyes become black corridors walled in teeth. Your gaze capable of inflicting dread, sickness, or putting creatures to sleep. While concentrating, you may cast Eye Bite without expending a spell slot. It just puts them to sleep, though. And they get a wisdom save. It's not bad. Protected Sphere is awesome. Just stand there and kill everybody around. The Globe of Invulnerability. Yeah, because you can fight, you can shoot through it, can't you, and stuff. So that looks like a good one. Disintegrate. 10d6 plus 40 force. That's a force damage spell. That's a good one. Shoot a thin green ray from your fingers. If the 50 to 100 force damage reduces the attack 0 hit points, it disintegrates into a crumbly ash. I guess there's a chance of losing loot items from that. Create Undead. Raise a corpse as a heinous mummy that fights by your side. The Circle of Death. I have that scroll. We're going to learn that one. The Chain Lightning. I think I have that scroll. Chain Lightning is going to be good. Arcane Gate. Create 2 linked teleportation portals. Okay, I know something coming up later in the game because I watched a bit of Voice of Todd stream yesterday. Not exactly a spoiler, but I know a situation where that would come in useful. Possibly. I think I'm going to go for the Invulnerability Globe because it sounds really sensible. And then we definitely do not want Witch Bolt in there. We can't live without our good old Magic Missile. Blight's not really been doing it for me as I thought it might. Misty Step is essential. Hold Monster. Shield we can't do without. Wall of Fire is starting to drop off a little bit. Telekinesis, we might stick with that. We want one of the new level 6s though. I'm going to go for the Sunbeam because I'm thinking damage. But we're going to have to make room for... Oh, no, screw it. Screw it. Let's get rid of Hold Monster. And let's put Globe of Invulnerability. We can add Hold Monster in at a later date. Sleet Storm. So many spells. I just wish you could have more prepared. It's just a shame. We've got fun things to use. I think we're using the right stuff. Gale's looking tooled up. And Shadow Heart. Level 11 Cleric. New spells. A Blade Barrier. Create Undead. Harm. 14d6 necrotic damage. Wow. Big heal. A Hero's Feast. Can't be poisoned, diseased, or frightened. Your hit point increases and you make wisdom saves with advantage. And a planar ally. Beseech one of these otherworldly entities for aid. Let's have a look at prepare spells. We'll take off the create or destroy water. That didn't quite work as I thought it might. Sanctuary is still good. The basic heals are still good. We still use them. I've not been using banishment, but I maybe should do. And so we're going to put in... remove blindness and any diseases. I'm going to put in a big heal. I don't know about planar ally. I think harm sounds honestly better. How often are we going to get to use that? Let's put that in as the Blade Barrier. Summon a wall of razor-sharp blades that turns the area into difficult terrain and damages anyone fully enough to go in. 6d10 slashing and concentration. I honestly prefer more direct damage than stuff that goes turn after turn, because things either run out of it or you lose concentration. Never seems to work out quite as I plan. That's still a good one. Spirit Guardian, still an excellent one. Freedom of movement, banishment, greater restoration. She's doing her job very well, so she can stick with it. I think that was a good level up. I think that was quite suitable. So, I need to figure out where we're going to go. So, south is investigate the murders. I don't think it's through there. There is something through here, look. Hang on, am I pointing north? Okay. I thought north was behind the throne for a minute.
Let's see what this does.
A legacy ledger. Hang on, what's in the pouch first? Here in a log, the blood requisitions, the corpse wealth of our sacrifices taken from their dead hands. After chronicling and the assassins' claim of their own tithe, the remainder should be brought for the temple's leader, no longer the butler, as in past times. What follows is a detailed financial log of loot from dead targets, always accompanied by indulgent purple prose describing the cause of their death. Boots over there in the corner. An opulent chest. Oh, you are kidding me. That's not fair. That's not fair if I'd looted first before leveling up. I mean, still, it's a good one to have, so... Which does remind me,
Which way
actually. Let's have a look at his scrolls that he's got. We have the Irresistible Dance. Learn that spell. And I can switch it out if I want. It's always the way, isn't it? I think that's happened down at level 2 or 3. I was agonizing over what spells to pick. I picked one. The next wardrobe I opened had one of those scrolls in it. Vampiric Touch, which we do use. It's very good. Let's put that into... I'm going to guess that's his pouch, is it? Of scrolls? Yeah. Sort by... Actually, if I go by value... Chain Lightning, we'll learn that. I want that in my repertoire. Thank you. Wall of Stone. No, I won't learn it because it's not one I think I'll need. However, I might want the scroll of it. Circle of Death was one I really, really want. We'll have to... And it's Flesh to Stone. And the Freezing Sphere... This is my chance to get it, though, isn't it? And cast it over and over and over. I'll keep it for now because we have some good spells.
The path less travelled.
At least things have
It's
stayed
kind of a tough
interesting.
choice learning which ones to use because you might not even come across any more of those scrolls in the game, and if you never get the spell selected, then you never actually then get to use it anywhere. As in, you know, you can only prepare so many damn spells. A keychain.
I'll give it a shot.
So who's this? The Fist Orville. Dear Quill. Do you remember me? We spent a sweet evening chatting to one another after you gave a heart-stopping performance at the Nashkel Inn when I was on patrol tour. I heard you were heading to Baldur's Gate to get your songbook published, and I've pre-ordered my copy. If you'd forgive a humble fist's boldness, I send you in writing that I wasn't bold enough to say on that night. Each one of your scales is a gem. Your eyes shine brighter than your throat fire. Images of you have beset me since we met. You must have many suitors as a scholar of love ballads, but perhaps when you get to the gate, you'd meet me one starry night in the Blushing Mermaid. The letter is clearly unfinished. The Fist intending to write more before sending it. Is that the... I'm just going to take that. Is that the Tiefling Bard that we met in the Druid's Grove at the start of the game?
Seek and you shall find me.
The corpse does not respond.
Okay. I wonder if that works on Baal.
Very well.
Gale is... oh, yeah. Shared stash. That's fine. I didn't actually want Gale to go in there.
Move.
There's nothing in there, is there? I'll walk in case there's like
One day I'll catch a break.
a hidden panel on the back wall or something. Dinner planning. The bodies of our lambs must be nourished. An exclusive deal has been made with the runner of a mass grave corpse yard in the Merrig peatlands. Preserved bog body will be added from now on as a side to every meal for the faithful. If prisoners don't like it, they can starve. Tasty stuff then. Right, there's nothing in these, is there? No secret things at the back. Then we are probably good to go. We might have another fight on the way out of here. Hang on, why is it... find a way to access the Temple of Baal. I did pick up a map, I remember. It's not that one. Let me just send that also over to Gale. The sketch map shows a dotted line to follow to get to the Baal Temple. Below the sketch are some instructions. Use a round street hatch to enter the city sewers. Proceed northwest to find your way into the Undercity ruins. Blood the skull to pass the door. Follow the trail of murder to the Baal Temple door. Praise Baal. Okay, so it's not in here. At least I don't think it's in here. I think it's above us, and that circle on the map is. Oh, these guys are dead now. The Blackguard's gauntlets. These are medium armor, strength saving throws +1, and attack +1. That's not bad. +1 attack is always good. It's all stuff we can sell. Are they all... No! Okay, they're not all the same. Key to the Murder Tribunal. The Blackguard's Sword. A versatile longsword. I'm just going to send that to Astarion to have a look at for a minute. Helmet. Hang on, we'll look at the good stuff in a sec. So this is 19 armor class Blackguard's Plate. Blackguard's Plate. Advantage on wisdom saving throws. Is that all? I don't think that's better than what we've got then. Let's Shadowheart just check that out a minute. This is a Shield of the Undevout, +2. Dreadful Hewer. Your foes have disadvantage on saving throws to resist your spells or actions that inflict fear. Or spells or actions that inflict fear. It's not all spells then. You gain an additional level 1 spell slot. Shadowheart. That is definitely cleric loot. And these are... You gain Longstrider and have +1 athletics. We get Longstrider anyway, and +1 athletics. We don't use that often, so... Yeah, take it all. Take it all. Alright, let's have a look at this, though. So the shield... what am I losing? I'd gain +1 bonus to spell save. And spell attack rolls. Versus an additional level 1 spell slot. That would actually be better for... Why am I thinking of? That's better for Gale. Gale's using a shield. And this would give me... Avoid critical hits. I think the one I've got's better. Send it back to Eric to sell, who's already over encumbered. Great.
I've wished to live in more interesting times.
Well, he is carrying quite a lot of stuff now, actually. Send all that to Gale. Is that enough? That's enough. This could be an awesome ability. Where's that shield gone? Right, compared to what you've got. So Gale would get... Oh, that protects critical hits, scale from critical hits, which is good. However, an extra level 1 spell slot, which is more shields, if need be, or magic missiles. I'm going to try it. We can switch this over. If I find he gets crit a lot, we'll put it back.
My pleasure.
Is this all the same way out? Oh, that's where I've just come from.
Still alive, so that's progress.
So that's going to be worth a few quid anyway.
What path lies before me?
And we found the way into the Barless Temple as well. Good. Okay, things are going quite well. Can anyone remember the way out? Was it through here? I remember walking through this, so we got the chest, didn't we? But that must just lead us back to here.